everyone, Lauren Messiah, personal stylist and co-founder of the fashion school, School of Style. And we are jumping into a 3-part series, yes, 3, on how to become a successful and profitable personal stylist. Personal styling is an incredible, incredible career. It's a career that I've had for the past too many years to count. And I want to teach you how to get into it. More importantly, how to make some decent money at this. Because let's be honest, there's a ton of stylists out there and personal stylists, and they're not making any money. They're just looking like they're doing this for a living on Instagram, but I want you to get paid. So first, let's talk about what a personal stylist actually is. Personal styling is much different than, say, celebrity or wardrobe or fashion styling, where personal styling is all about styling a real woman. I hate using that term, real person, real woman. We're all real, we all breathe and have skin and blood, but these are women who aren't models, who aren't, walking a red carpet, who aren't on TV. They're just everyday people like you and me who would like to have amazing style. So personal stylists cater to people like this. This is much different than personal shopping or image consulting. They are similar, but they're different. Let me explain. Personal styling is all about creating a look for an individual. Now, image consulting, there's a lot more science behind it. So for them, it's like, if you wear orange on a job interview, you're not going to get the job, and you should wear this shade of navy if you're in this industry, and your skirt should be a 1/4 inch here. It's very scientific, where personal styling, I'd say, has a lot more art in it. It's a lot more about feeling and about where the person wants to go in life and creating a visual representation of that person. Now, alternatively, a personal shopper, another term that people get really confused with what we do, that's just shopping for a living. Now, a personal shopper, they could be shopping for your clothes, or for a gift, or for a car, or whatever. They literally shop for a living. And it's more about getting the person's stuff than it is creating a look that can really represent them as a person and help them go places in life. So I really enjoy personal styling because you really get to know the person and you get to help them look as good as they are. I work with a lot of really powerful women. A lot of them work in entertainment. I've got busy mothers who have side businesses, and they're really excelling in life, and quite frankly, they're badasses, but they're still stuck in this wardrobe that maybe is, pre-baby. They're still dressing like they're going to the club and they've got a family, or they're still dressing like an assistant coming up the ranks when now they're an executive. So really getting to know them as a person and then being able to shop for them is quite a rewarding profession. Now there is the fun part, you are shopping for a living, so you get to go to all sorts of cool stores and you're up on the trends, and who can beat that? I would rather be at the mall than sitting behind a desk. So that's kind of a quick overview of what the profession is. What it isn't, we talked about, it's not image consulting, it's not personal shopping, but it's also not fashion styling. Fashion styling is a totally different career path. That could be styling for runways or magazines. That's pulling samples from the runway, where personal styling, it's more about shopping at the stores. With personal styling, you're essentially running your own business. You are your own boss. Where fashion styling, you are a freelance artist and magazines are booking you, an agent is getting you jobs. So it's very different, even though they're kind of in that same styling realm. So I just want to make that distinction really clear. A personal stylist wouldn't be shopping for a celebrity. They wouldn't be on set doing magazine stuff. You could do both, but I'm really a fan of picking choosing a lane and picking what you're good at and sticking to that. Now, why did I choose personal styling over, say, celebrity or fashion styling? Well, to be quite honest with you, I can't stand celebrities. They drive me freaking nuts. I actually started my career in the fashion styling world, in the celebrity styling world. I've styled magazine covers, music videos, fashion editorials, and I found that it just wasn't very rewarding for me. And I'm not saying that it's not a rewarding career, because it really can be, but I don't get my jollies from seeing my name in a fashion editorial, styled by Lauren Messiah. It does nothing for me. What really does something for me is having one of my clients email me and say that she feels so amazing, and now her husband thinks she's hot again, and they're just having a great time, or she got promoted, or she feels more confident. That's what really gets me going. So that's kind of the biggest benefit that I see. But another benefit of why this career is awesome is you are your own boss, where in fashion styling, you're constantly waiting for the phone to ring. Same with celebrity styling. You could have a celebrity client and they are like on fire. They're on every red carpet, putting out a new album, promoting a new movie, and you are getting paid. Don't get me wrong, you can get paid a lot. But the second that celebrity's like, you know what? I want the next hottest stylist. I don't want to call you anymore. Now you don't have work. And it's really hard to call an A-list celebrity and be like, hey, you want to book me for a job? The hustle is very real. And if you are not into that kind of feast or famine lifestyle, it can be pretty darn challenging. Where in personal styling, yes, you still have to hustle, but I feel much more control of the jobs that I'm getting and the income that I'm creating, because I can come up with marketing campaigns, I can find new advertising channels, I can come up with special promotions. There's more everyday people in the world than there are celebrities in the world. So there's a lot bigger client base to tap into as well. So I love that part. Another benefit of this career is you are more in control of your time. With celebrity and fashion styling, the job is when the job is. And if you can't do it, there's about a million other stylists that are willing to take your place. So if your agent calls and says, hey, Lauren, I've got this amazing advertising campaign I want you to style. It's got XYZ celebrity attached to it, and I happen to have a vacation plan. I'm like, sorry, I'm going to Paris. They're like, that's cool, we'll get someone else. Job's gone, and that next stylist could potentially take that client from you. Where in personal styling, the client's gonna work with my schedule. They wanna get styled by me, and if I'm on vacation, I just say, I'm unavailable, my next available booking is now. So you're really in control of your time, not to mention the clients that you're working with. In order to afford you, they have jobs. So a lot of times your fittings will be in the evenings or they'll be in the weekends. So essentially you could transition out of your full-time job and start styling until you make enough income to quit your job. So you can work a 9 to 5, get off work, and then style clients. So that's a really great benefit as well. Those are just my favorite. There's many more benefits, but we'll just leave it with that because I want to get into a little more information about the industry and share with you why it's the place to be. Get my handy iPad out. Okay, a couple stats, because who doesn't love stats? Right now, there are over 28,000 personal stylists / shoppers. This is like an industry report. They don't know that we're different. In the United States, and it's a $762 million market. That's pretty crazy, right? So you might be thinking, oh my God, that's a lot of stylists out there. But do you see the money attached to that? $762 million industry. Definitely a time to get into this industry. More and more people are discovering what a personal stylist is, and they've figured out that they need one. So be there to serve them. Am I right? Oh yeah. 20% of women over the past year have sought out the advice or guidance from a professional stylist before purchasing. So that's a lot of women, and the trend is only going up. So people are wanting some sort of validation, some sort of guidance. Women are understanding that personal style is important and that they don't have all the answers. And a lot of my clients, that's really what they're looking for. Sometimes it's because they're busy or they want the fanciness of having a stylist, but most of the time, their energy and their smarts are being put in a different area. We all can't sit around and love and learn about fashion and go shopping. People have other passions. We need, the filmmakers of the world to make films and the authors of the world to write and make incredible books. They can't be at the mall. They have stuff to do. That's where we come in. So more and more women are understanding this, and that makes it a perfect time for a person like you to jump into this industry and become a personal stylist. Let me tell you, I was in the 9-to-5 world, and it was very scary to quit my job and to pursue styling full time. But now that I'm doing it, I make way more money than I ever did before in a 9-to-5. I'm much, much happier, and I'm making other people happier too. So if this is an industry you think you want to get into, you definitely want to stick around for the rest of this series. This is only video 1 of 3. We've got 2 more coming. So in this video, we talked about what the career is, why it rocks, and why the industry is working in our favor. So stick around because video 2 is coming up, where I will tell you how to become the most profitable and badass personal stylist in the game. Stay tuned.